They didn't arrive with roaring engines or legendary badges. They didn't beg for validation from Europe or America. Quietly, almost politely, Chinese sedans entered the market looking ordinary, safe, sensible, forgettable. But beneath that calm exterior was something far more dangerous: technology, performance, and value that traditional luxury brands weren't prepared for. Tonight, we're counting down 10 Chinese sedans that didn't just compete with luxury cars. They changed the rules of the industry itself. Number 10. Changan UNI-V. At first glance, the UNI-V doesn't look like a disruptor. It looks like a compact, stylish commuter designed to blend into city traffic. But that was exactly the point. Changan built it to appear approachable while quietly redefining what an entry-level Chinese sedan could be. Under the hood, turbocharged four-cylinder engines produce up to around 188 horsepower, with a 0-60 time in the low 7-second range. Not extraordinary on paper, but impressive for its class and price. The real surprise was how refined it felt. Tight steering, confident chassis tuning, and interior quality that rivaled cars costing far more. Its limitations were clear. It wasn't a flagship, and it didn't chase outright speed. But as a statement of intent, the UNI-V hinted that China's sedans were no longer playing catch-up. They were setting expectations. Number 9. Lynk Co 03 Plus. Born from Geely's performance ambitions, the 03 Plus arrived quietly, without the legacy badges of European sports sedans. Many dismissed it as another compact four-door. Then the numbers surfaced. A turbocharged engine pushing close to 250 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and a 0-60 sprint in about 5.5 seconds. More importantly, it was engineered with racing DNA, drawing from Lynk & Co's touring car programs. The ride wasn't soft, and the cabin wasn't traditional luxury, but that was the trade-off. It proved that Chinese sedans could be built for drivers, not just commuters. If you've ever underestimated a car because of its badge, this is where that assumption began to crack. Number 8. GAC Aion Hyper GT. The Hyper GT didn't shout for attention. Its smooth aerodynamic shape looked almost conservative, like a concept toned down for production. But beneath that calm exterior was a high-performance electric drivetrain delivering over 340 horsepower, launching to 60 millipowers in around 4.9 seconds. More than speed, it focused on efficiency, silence, and advanced driver assistance, hallmarks once reserved for European luxury sedans. Its flaw was familiarity. Some felt it lacked emotional design, yet that restraint was intentional. The Hyper GT wasn't trying to impress. It was trying to replace what luxury buyers thought they needed. Number 7. Zeekr Underdyne Na. Zeekr entered the market as a premium EV brand with something to prove. The Underdyne 7 sedan was styled cleanly, almost anonymously, to avoid alienating conservative buyers. But its performance was anything but ordinary. Dual-motor configurations pushed output beyond 500 horsepower, with 0-60 times hovering around 3 seconds. Inside, it delivered minimalist luxury, advanced software, and long-range battery tech. The downside? Early software quirks and limited brand recognition outside China. Still, the Underdyne 7 made a quiet argument. Luxury doesn't need heritage, it needs execution. Number 6. L7. The L7 from SAIC looked like a calm executive sedan, the kind you'd expect to see chauffeured through financial districts. That understated design masked an electric platform capable of over 570 horsepower in top trims, with blistering acceleration and rear-wheel steering for agility. It wasn't perfect. The suspension leaned toward comfort over sharpness, but that balance was deliberate. The L7 was built to challenge German executive sedans on refinement, not aggression, and in doing so, it showed how quickly China had learned the language of luxury. Number 5. Geely Galaxy E8. The E8 appeared almost too simple, its wide stance and smooth lines avoiding excess drama. But this sedan was about scale and confidence. High-output electric motors, fast-charging architecture, and a massive digital interior experience made it feel futuristic without being intimidating. Performance figures dipped under 4 seconds to 60 in performance trims, yet the ride remained composed. Its weakness was weight and size. It wasn't nimble, but as a flagship-level sedan, it redefined value in the luxury EV space. Number 4. Xpeng P7. When the P7 first appeared, many mistook it for a design exercise inspired by European sedans. Then they drove it. With up to 430 horsepower, dual motors, and a sub-4-second 0-60 time, the P7 delivered real performance. More importantly, it emphasized autonomy, software, and continuous updates. Early build quality raised eyebrows, and brand trust took time to earn. But the P7 forced luxury buyers to reconsider what mattered more: badge prestige or technological leadership. Number 3. Nio ET7. The ET7 didn't arrive to disrupt, it arrived to replace. From the outset, it positioned itself directly against the Mercedes S-Class and BMW 7 Series. Its design was formal, restrained, and confident. Underneath, dual electric motors produced around 644 horsepower with smooth, silent acceleration to 60 in roughly 3.8 seconds. Add air suspension, LiDAR-based autonomy, and Nio's battery swap ecosystem, and the message was clear. Its limitations were price and infrastructure outside China. But within its market, the ET7 made luxury feel modern again. Number 2. Hongqi H9. For decades, Hongqi built cars for officials, not consumers. The H9 changed that. Styled with traditional elegance and powered by turbocharged V6 options producing around 272 horsepower, it wasn't the fastest in this list. But speed wasn't the goal. It offered presence, craftsmanship, and comfort that echoed Rolls-Royce influences without the cost. Some critics noted outdated infotainment and conservative dynamics. Yet the H9 symbolized something bigger. China reclaiming luxury on its own terms. Number 1. BYD Han. The Han didn't announce the end of luxury. It simply made it inevitable. Available as both hybrid and fully electric, the Han delivered up to 517 horsepower, with a 0-60 time as quick as 3.9 seconds. It looked elegant, almost modest, and that's why many overlooked it. But its blade battery technology, reliability, and real-world usability changed everything. It wasn't chasing headlines, it was winning buyers. And in doing so, it quietly redrew the global luxury sedan map. As you look back at these 10 sedans, it becomes clear this wasn't a sudden takeover. It was a patient evolution. Design by design, platform by platform, Chinese sedans learned what luxury truly means. If one of these surprised you, let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy calm, story-driven automotive history, consider liking the video and subscribing for more, because the next chapter of the car industry is already unfolding, quietly and without asking permission.